right, we'll start off this morning with an open read. I like to do open reads because I never know what I'm going to get. I just see what the universe has to say. I never know if it's going to be an uplifting, if it's going to be about the government, but we'll see. So let's see what the reading's about. It's about loss, about losses. When it comes to the dark force, okay, losses, the dark drama, and manipulation. So guess what this is going to be about today? Yeah, losses. When it comes to the dark deeds that are being done, attempts to control and manipulate. So let's see what it's going to tell us. The energy coming in is rapidly. Something coming in rapidly. Energy is coming in rapidly. Things are being studied. When it comes to the dark deeds, the drama, okay? And light is being shed. Now, this could be one of two things, either on the daily basis of things, or it could be the elevated things, because last night I was laying in bed and all of a sudden just had this piercing high tone going on about 3 or so in the morning, okay? So it could be a rapid change. Instead of manipulation, it also could be that rapid light coming in, okay? But let's see what the rest of the reading, if this is more on this plane or if it's something more elevated. So what's happening today is about strengthening, strength. So when it comes to loss, there's a rapid motion of strength. Okay, for families, and when it comes to this holding on, okay, so let's see what else we have if I can make heads and tails of it then. The challenge is the lids off, looking at compassion, etc., the challenge of that while we're facing losses now. The truth coming out, people holding to truth, and also this is the card of justice. Justice, when it comes studying about what he's doing with families and justice, the challenge is justice and investigating, looking deeper at the manipulations, light on the manipulations when it comes to them controlling money, okay? Potential outcome, navigating through the waters. We have all these inconvenient truths that are popping up, okay, is what it's looking like. So above it, loss rapidly coming in strength. When it comes to uncovering these things that we're navigating through, the struggle, okay, with this struggle, the dark forces, and there is this looking deeper, studying families and justice, the harsh light of justice in the arguments. Okay, the burden, the difficult of the burden. Okay, so this is looking like it's on the mundane level. Because we have, let's break it down, loss, trying to navigate to a better place with the big burdens of the manipulations that these guys are doing. In the center of it, it's affecting families. And there's a studying about the harsh light of truth of the law, are rapidly coming, more investigations on this front, light being shed with taking off the lid and looking at what's there. What's being studied is the dark forces, things that they're trying to do to the families, loss when it comes to monetary things, difficulties for people, the manipulations that they're trying to strengthen, and rapidly coming light on the subject. When it comes to standing for that truth and justice, the strong arm of justice, the families are fighting back, okay? Strengthening of the burdens that are happening, looking deeper at what's taking place, and trying to navigate through these tough times, monetary tough times that are coming on now because of Trump and Stein. Okay, so let's see what's under the surface. So going on under the surface, first thing we have is the wealthy. Musk and the wealthy, the billionaires. And then we have this not liking what's coming, looking for relief, endings, standing guard, and this pushback, this mental, this retreat that's taking place. New information when it comes to the wealthy. What's going on with that? Musk, Doge, it could be that. Not liking what's taking place, things hung up. Wanting to end this abuse of power. Standing guard with what they are offering up. Okay, what's being offered. And when it comes to this pushback, when it comes to this trying to restrict, okay, there is this more looking at truth, but it's not fully seen yet, okay? So when it comes to the billionaires and this new information, it's about the handouts, people being out in the cold, the handouts. It's all about them and their money and greed and wanting more, okay? So we have this hung up and all of the things happening, things are up in the air still with that. When it comes to ending this abuse of power, they're looking at this past. When it comes to standing guard and with what's being offered, the swords of truth are raining down. Okay? Yeah, those inconvenient things like truth. And going forward, charging forward, movement, when it comes to what's being seen, the truth about things that have been repressed. Okay? So the wealthy wanting to repress, charging forward for more greed, okay? In the center's the abuse of power, overturning things, and that's what's being offered. Not liking what's coming with these abuses, and the truth is raining down on that, though. The abuse of power, things are up in the air and people are trying to stand guard and they want to stop the things of the past. We don't want to go back to the past, okay? So again, it's about these things being hung upside down, overturned. Truth is coming out about more information is coming out, new information about his abuse of power with trying to overturn things. The wealthy are all about the past, the money, as usual. ending this greed. We're looking at possibly wanting to end the greed and hoping for something better with all this stuff up in the air. The abuse of power when it comes to what's being offered, people are starting to see, not seeing totally clearly yet, but things are starting to be seen. Wanting to end these things going forward, the repression of the things of the past, and standing guard with all of the swords raining down now for truth. So it looks like more of this coming in on a physical level about investigating and going deeper into the things that the greed of these billionaires, the greed of Musk, the things they're trying to repress when it comes to families. Families are starting to look deeper. And again, we have more of rallies, more. We even see the right going to the town halls and challenging these guys. So it's, again, getting people more against the common enemy. And we know who the common enemy is, Musk and Trumpenstein, Muskrat and Trumpenstein, and the things that they're doing. Like wanting to turn Ukraine over to Russia, wanting to turn this to Kremlin West, and we did not vote for Kremlin West, okay? And just the nonsense that they're doing. So it's, I continue to get these things. It's going to continue to be worked on. This sort of truth of justice, the fight for justice is what that is going to continue. Okay, more is revealed. They're studying more. They're looking deeper into this and what to do next. So many court cases are being brought, and Trump is losing. Loss after loss after loss after loss, because what he's doing, even though he's putting out all of these things that he's going to do, okay, most of them, other than the Doge rampage that's going on, they're being stopped in the courts, okay? So that's what I get. It's more of that going on today, and we just continue to hold the line. We continue to go forward. We continue the fight, okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.